how you all doing? Welcome to this Enlight tutorial. On this Enlight tutorial, I'm going to show you to retouch your selfies, so make your selfies look as good as they can be. Get rid of blemishes. So Enlight, the Enlight team have recently put one of these tutorials on their Facebook page, but I don't entirely agree with the whole way that they've done it, so I'm just going to show you what I think is a better way. So yeah, let's get on, and we're going to use this free stock model image here, and obviously you can see the girl here's got quite a few blemishes. So I'm just going to zoom into this blemish area, this spot area here, and see that I've got these moles, this spot, and if you look around, we've got quite a few blemishes on the face. We're going to get rid of those first. I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm just going to tap the screen. When I tap the screen, I'll get my sidebar pop up, and I'm going to go to Tools, and then after I've gone to Tools, I'm going to go to this Heal button down here. Now the way the Heal works, it opens up this toolbar for you. Wherever I tap on the screen, it will give me one circle, but I'll also get another circle attached to that circle. So I'm just going to explain now. So I'm going to tap the spot that I want to hide. And let's say the circle that I'm moving around the screen now, the top one, and the top one with a white line around it, that's circle 1. And the circle on the bottom that this circle, the white line removes, the arrow's pointed to, is circle 2. So whatever is in circle 1 will be mirrored in circle 2. Let me give you an example. So if I go over her lips here, you will see, and I just zoom, make it bigger, you will see in circle 2, wherever I go on circle 1, circle 2 is replicated. So I'm just going to pinch and squeeze and make the circle a little bit smaller. If I move this circle 2, you can see that I've got the spots there. So I'm going to cover the spots with by masking over circle 2 with what's in circle 1. I'm going to use the white area on her skin, and then I'm going to click the little flatten button. The flatten button is the little button down the right hand side. Excuse me. Now what happens with the flatten button is, as opposed to using the tick on the right hand side, top right hand corner, if I use the tick, it would just accept the changes and move on to the next part. But with the flatten button, it allows me to stay within the tool set, i.e. the Heal tool set that we're currently using. So I'll click flatten, and then I select the next blemish, which is here. I move circle 1 to the area that I want to mask it with, then click the flatten button again. And I'm just going to keep repeating this process until I've removed all the blemishes, or all the blemishes that I can see on her face. So I tick the blemish, move circle 2 to where I want to hide, or what I want to mirror the blemish with, like so. That one's not too good, so I just click the back button. See, I've got this. It's a bit better. Okay. So you can sometimes make a blemish a little bit worse. So you see this one here. It's a little bit worse than it did originally, so I'll just use a different area. So all the blemishes around this area have gone. What about these this side? Look, so let's select the area. Let's make the circle a little bit smaller so we don't go over the edge of the skin. I'm just pinching and squeezing the circle, and then tapping the flatten button once I've done. Okay, so I've removed all the blemishes from the face, and if we click these two little squares on the right hand side, it'll show you what the image used to be like. So we've removed these blemishes. Now what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and remove some of these freckles from her nose. Let me show you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do exactly the same. So I'm going to select the area, because I just used the flatten button, and I'm going to go to a whiter or a lighter area on her skin, and use that. And you might have to do this quite a few times. I'm just going to use that as our cover, like so. I'm going to keep doing this, but being sure to not let the circle go over the skin area, or sorry, over the edge of where her nose is. otherwise we just end up with a reshaped nose as opposed to something we actually wanted. And I'm going to keep doing this, and it is just you have to have a little bit of patience, so just bear with it. You know, you will get there eventually. And when you're doing it slowly like so, it actually looks like nothing's getting better, but trust me it is, and I'll show you in a minute. Just going to try and get rid of all these blemishes. So now if I zoom out, now you might think not a lot has happened, but if I click the little 2 arrows to show you the amount of freckles we've actually removed, that's quite a lot. So once I'm happy that I've removed all the blemishes, see, I suppose I could do these ones on the lips as well, so I could just make that much smaller and use the lip area as well. Notice you're going to make it much smaller and use the lip area. Make this here much smaller. Just remove these blemishes. So yeah, okay, I'm a bit happier with that. Once I'm done, have a look. Yes, I have removed more blemishes. I'm going to click the little tick button top right hand side, tap the screen to close down my sidebar so you can see what the image did look like. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to tap the screen again to get our sidebar back up. I'm going to close down the tools and I'm going to go to image. Then I'm going to go to adjust. And now this is where I differ slightly from what they suggest on the Enlight tutorial, because I believe if there are predefined filters there and they work, then use them. And this clean works really well. So if I slide my finger all the way down, so I've not got any effect on this clean, and then I start to slide my finger up the way, all the way, you'll see if I show you how it was to how it is, it takes away the remaining blemishes or red parts of the skin. And I'm going to click the little tick button to accept that. Then I'm going to go to clarity. Now on clarity, what I've got this fantastic little predefined filter called denoise. And now what this does, it takes away any unwanted noise. So these areas here, if I scroll up the way, you see we can get rid of those if I slide my finger along. It removes these little imperfections in the image. So, but I don't want this all the way up because it also gives this blurred effect, this type of almost cartoon effect or even romantic sort of filter. So I'm just going to scroll down all the way down and then drag it up until I see a noted change, but not too much. So for me, it's around 50% here. Then I'm going to click the little tick button and I'm going to go back to image and adjust. And then I just want to make this image, you see it's very white at the moment. I just want to give it a little bit of warmth. And again, we've got a predefined filter for that, and it's called warm. I'm going to slide all the way down with my finger and then slide it up until I note or I get to the level of colour or warmth that I want in the image. And this is about right for me. So I'm going to click the little toolbar, little tick button on the top right hand side, and this is our image completed. I will show this before and after side by side so you can compare. This is what it looked like and this is what it is now. What it looked like and this is what it is now. I suppose you could add a filter to this to change it up a little bit more, and you know, it's all about just messing around with it. But definitely you can see that your filters, your selfies are going to be much better now, and that's how to retouch them. So if you have any comments or suggestions or questions, please comments box below. Carry on, and yeah, give us a like and a share if you're feeling generous. So thanks a lot for your time, and I'll catch you soon.